One more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Bears. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. On defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fields. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Using the quick game. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. It's caught. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
That's reeled in. It's Green. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wake. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. I just can't do it better.
The short hands, it's Matthews. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Bachmeier. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
Right back to the well. And the Golden Bears get it past the sticks.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
From the gun, the ground game. And they get him down.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And have early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They go to the draw.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. He's up to earned the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. They go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
This guy is such a weapon for this offense, especially down in the red area, because of his speed and his size. He's a nice target right there on the post. You see him. It's just really hard to box him out and prevent him from catching the football. Good decision by the QB.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. App State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Mountaineers in a statement win if there ever was one. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. The Golden Bears have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice run there to keep the drive going, get the first down. I'll tell you guys, I'm impressed so far by this offense and their ability to run it early.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. At the 35, he's open. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And on second down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Bears have it with it.